Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with your girl Candace here, and joined by Tamika Heavy on the Scott. Look, I was testing y'all asses today. I was testing y'all, make sure y'all knew what the theme song was. I'm lying, y'all. I was over here crunching and munching, so I was delayed.
Not you was trying to make sure we all knew the theme song. I was like,
Okay, where you hear this? This is Candy Coated Conversations theme song. So if you over somewhere, you hear that song
yeah,
playing, be like, "What they doing playing
that's
Candy song?
candy song.
What they doing playing Candy song?" That's what
But
I
I
want you to
even
say.
do that with your banner, when you got your welcome banner. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Candy's banner.
Oh, let me see who
How
over
are
here
you
early bird
today?
today. I'm feeling good. I'm still not 100%, but you know what? I remember before when I had the main Rona, it was kind of a lingering little cold stuff. But honestly, I feel good. It's just that little lingering little, cough and stuff like that. So it's not a big deal. Nothing I can't handle. Hey, Coco.
I
What
know
you
that.
talking
Hey
about first?
Coco Drip.
Hey, Katina.
Hey Katina.
Hey, hey, Danicia. How you doing today,
Hey
lady?
Danencia. She said, hey cousin, hey cousin, hey Mrs. Babs.
Hey, Babs. Let's see. Yes, I'm feeling much
Hey
better,
Tita
Babs. Hey,
Weeda.
Tita. Hey, MEP.
Hey MEP. Hey
Hey,
V1. Y'all, thank
Voracious.
y'all for coming through. Y'all coming
Yeah,
in deep.
thank y'all for coming in. Look, and I hope everybody got opinion. Look, let me put the thing. Let me put the link in the chat because y'all look what did he over there doing with a thousand bottles of baby oil and lube?
Child,
That
wait,
man was
we
making
gotta
sure
do the
people stay
alleged.
gre- alle- I ain't saying alleged nothing. The FBI done told it. The FBI didn't spoke, and we gonna cover it. We gonna cover it. But look, if y'all want me, I say allegedly,
You don't have
allegedly.
to.
hmm Look, the laws didn't counted all them bottles of lube, all those bottles of baby oil. They are tagged and accounted for. When you couldn't grease your little grandbaby up, or maybe your baby, Diddy the reason why, because he had went and bought all the lube from state to state.
Like, is that the reason why it was a recall?
Yeah, MEP.
Mm.
They said it was over 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil. What in the hell? Now put in the chat, y'all. What was Diddy greasing up? What was Diddy greasing up? I want to know what y'all got to say. What was
Right, here
Diddy
go
greasing up?
Darnell Johnson stock racked up today. It did. That's sick
Oh
if
my
it
god.
did.
No, but I'm thinking it made me wonder, like, dang, do he have stock in one of these type of companies? Y'all know Whack 100 selling diapers. Look, it he could be selling baby oil, but I don't think he was. I think he was leaving
He was
ninjas
using it.
locked up, greased the hell up, and ready to go. Be like, don't get
Yes.
down there and be dry. Yeah, put it in the
He
chat.
said,
I want to know what y'all
what you
think.
say?
What
You
what
said
was
don't be
Diddy
there and
doing?
be dry.
That's right. When they put the call in. This how I imagine it go, y'all.
Like, go get Kenny,
This
come
in
here.
my imagination. Alleged. This is all alleged. It be in my mind. Yeah. Tell them hoes I'm on my way. Be greased
No,
up.
what you wanted
Stop.
to say.
Just that, but I didn't know if I was being too mean. But I'm imagining that's not me being saying this. This is what I imagine that Diddy is saying, not me. This is what I'm imagining that Diddy is saying. So Diddy over there, oh, yeah, had a stressful day. Tell
Andy,
them,
I
oh,
cannot take you. We're not 10 minutes to remember that, right?
yeah, tell them women that I'm on my way over there right now and be greased up and laid out like a butterball turkey when I get there.
You could tell you write books. You could tell you are an author, y'all. You could tell she's an author. She cracking me up.
No, let's add on to it. Matter of fact, I want you to pull out the book. You know the Japanese book that I got when I was overseas about how to tie women up. Pull out the book and give me the best pose. Matter of fact, I want to look like she trussed up like a Thanksgiving turkey. and
They sip
put
and
on the
talk.
big put on the big table too, with a tablecloth and everything. Hey, sip and talk.
I'm
That's what I'm
crying.
imagining in
Here
my
go
mind.
MEP. Like Shannon Sharpe with the MEP, MEP, MEP.
Y'all, when Shannon Sharpe was in that video, why was he now? Let's be for real. Look,
Yeah, let's be on.
let's be
Okay.
let me look. Should I
'Cause we
revisit
never
this at the
touched on
10?
this.
But yeah, we did not touch on it. Should I revisit this at the 10-minute mark? We got a few minutes.
Yeah, please do at
Okay,
the 10
we
minute mark.
coming.
We got 3 more
We
minutes.
coming. We coming back to Shannon Sharp at the 10-minute mark.
Because we ain't
Even though I
we
might
ain't touched.
already be in trouble, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey
Hey,
Day
Sade.
Day.
So
Hey
we're gonna,
Gold
we're gonna go
Digger.
back to that. But I knew y'all. I knew that we had to have a Diddy show. Like honestly, I may touch on something else going on, but this really is a Diddy show, y'all. We're gonna get into the details, but y'all, Diddy was denied bail. He has to stay in jail until his trial. Now, when's the trial gonna be? This trial might take all the evidence they trying to gather on this man to the point where we're just now getting an arrest made and he's being called to the carpet on things. Do y'all know how long? Now they say you're supposed to get a speedy trial, but it ain't always speedy. It is not always
No.
speedy. Hey, Gold Digger. Yes.
Yes,
It.
sweet gold.
Hey, Daniel Berry.
Hey Daniel.
So you don't.
What's up? He
He
said, what's
might be.
up?
MEP said Diddy did it allegedly, but I'm trying to tell y'all that it may be 4 years before he goes to trial. 3 years, something like that. Um, they have it out for him, and they feel like they have all the evidence they need. They're just crossing I's and dotting the T's. No, no,
Dotting
no.
I's and
Hold on.
crossing
Hold on.
T's.
Yeah, I messed that up, y'all.
I got you. I
You
got you.
yeah.
I already
What
said
to
it.
me? Yeah, what Tamika said. Y'all know what I talk about. Y'all know what I was talking about. So yes, they just getting all their ducks in order before they lock him up. He is not getting out. And I know that his lawyer probably told him, okay, there's a chance that you might not get it, but I don't think in a million years that this man thought that he would have to stay there until trial.
Yeah.
Until trial.
Yeah, because he
Ooh,
probably thought he was invincible. Diddy
girl,
was going to
put that
have
Niecy
greasy good.
comment up. Put that Niecy
Oh, you
comment up.
must knew what I was going. Diddy is going to have greasy good time in them bookings. Yes, he gonna have a good ass time. He sure is.
A greasy good time.
They better keep
Yeah.
him around Miss
I
Babsette
said it
Owen.
before. I'm gonna say it again. I might say it all show. Diddy was the reason y'all couldn't get y'all babies to have that nice baby smell. You know you gotta do us moms know you gotta do the layering. You gotta have the baby oil, then you
Yeah,
gotta have the baby powder, and layer that little luscious baby scent. He is the reason you couldn't grease your babies up. Now, I promise you. Now my son probably would kill me if I did it, and I would have to put a flour over him. I got a picture of my son when he was greased up like a butterball turkey after I took him out the little, y'all know that little bucket y'all
see,
that we take home from the hospital that we bathe our babies
hmm
in for about a good month
hmm the bucket. That's what I call
before
the
before
bucket.
we move into the actual baby tub. Yeah, I got a picture of my son greased up like a little butterball turkey. And he was so cute.
hmm But look at MEP. I'm with MEP because I never use baby oil on my kids. Like I use like that. It was like another lotion. I can't think of it, but it's at the
You
tip of my
gotta have
tongue.
all of them because they sometimes they be scaly. The little babies be scaly, so you gotta lose all baby lotion, baby powder, a
Like
little
coconut
Johnson.
oil.
Yeah, because we all know that the baby oil only leaves a slight scent, right? It
Yeah.
it kind of disappears. It doesn't stay. So of course you got to have the lotion too, and then you put the little baby powder on for chafing, like under their little neck, you know, under their little double chins and stuff. Anyways,
Oh, God.
um, okay, we at the
I
10-minute
get
mark.
you. I
We
get
at
you.
the
Yeah, we at the
11-minute
10
mark.
minute mark. Hmm.
Now let's get into Shannon Sharpe because we did not um talk about him as we should have. Now, I wanted to know, why did Shannon do that? I don't do the whole live thing on Instagram or anything like that, but I
Hmm.
would imagine it's more than just toss. He said, this is what Shannon said. I threw my
Hmm.
phone on the bed. So how
Hmm.
many of y'all throw your phone on the bed and it goes live? It ain't never happened to me.
Never happened to me either. When I throw my phone on the bed, it didn't even go to camera. Okay, here go Tita. Hold on. Hey,
Welcome
Tita
to the
Weeda.
Weeda. So
You on
tell
mute?
me how that. Oh, I ain't on mute.
No, I'm talking to Tita. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Oh, okay.
y'all. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
girl. So how does that happen? He said he threw his phone on the bed and it went live. No,
That
no.
man was trying to prove that he get because everybody was talking about it. So he was trying to prove a point because you got to do 3 steps before you go live on IG. First of all, you got to get to the app. Let's say that you have to get to the app. And then when you get to the app, you got to go to your camera. When you go to the camera, you got to go to step B and then step C and then step, like it's so many damn steps to go live.
So you think, and I'm in total agreement, you think Shannon was trying to prove a little something.
He
I
sure
don't like men.
was.
I don't like men. That's they lying on me. Listen to what I'm doing over here.
Look, everybody saying it never
Yeah,
happened.
he was tired of that orange bag joke, and now the orange bag is back floating around on the internet.
MEP, that's what I was thinking too, girl. I'm like, we still don't know that. Like to me, that still didn't prove the fact that his sexuality, honestly.
And then he was doing all that growling. Now, ladies, put it in the chat. Tell the truth.
Yes.
Y'all ain't had a Negro growl on y'all. Y'all ain't had a Negro growl.
Yeah, because you know
Yeah,
we
they got.
warm.
He better
Yeah.
grab.
But not like that. But not like that.
It just wasn't sexy to you because you like, Shannon, who the fuck is Michelle?
Well, it was sexy to some of them because then he get a offer through one of those, nude sites or whatever.
Really?
Did it? Why? We
Yeah.
didn't, from my understanding, we didn't even get to
Was it
see the goods.
Pornhub or something? Huh?
Did we even see the goods? They didn't show us
No,
them. It was just
No.
them.
I didn't know
that was
whether
just
I was
fine.
looking at a wooden floor or the back of his back, or I don't know, like because in the certain time
Ah,
I thought I was looking at a wooden floor, but then in another angle I thought I was looking at somebody's back.
ooh, look at
So
these
I don't
comments. We missing
know.
some good
Oh,
comments.
my bad. Okay, okay. Let's go up to the comments. Where you want to start? Okay, they still talking about baby oil. Did he like it because they glow in the dark light for him? That is why they had to wear white fingernails polish. Oh my goodness. But Rachel said it never happened to me. Up there go MEP.
Hey,
MEP, wait, let me
MVP.
get. Hey, MEP. Look at your profile
Hey,
picture.
Okay,
Okay,
we
no
finishing up the
filter.
comments real quick, and then we're gonna see what
Um.
MEP has to say.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, Sip and Talk said, never happened to me. I throw my phone on the bed all the time. Girl, me too. I stay throwing my phone on the bed or the floor, and I never go live. Miss Bass said he is lying, trying to prove he is not gay. Can y'all hear me or it sound like I'm
I can
whispering?
hear you. I
no,
can
we
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh,
We
okay.
hear you.
Okay. 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 MEP said Michelle is probably a common transgender name. I
What?
concur. Oh, wait, you said what?
Look. You know I
But
love that
wait, that's
name
my
too.
daughter's middle name. Don't do
And
that,
that's
Mine
my
too.
name.
MEP.
That's my first
What,
name. I
Candy?
know. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Candy, what you
and,
say?
and
Not
and
too
that's
much.
my alias.
Not too much on Michelle now. Shoot.
That's my daughter middle name.
You-
Gold says seems like he could lie better, right? Yeah, he could have lied better, Gold. But Rachel said, I still think he like men. I think he like men too. MEP
Hmm.
said, growling makes it. It do though. It do though, because it add that tingle. I could say
And the
that
thing of
it
it
do
is, I
add
don't
that
think that
tingle.
there's any woman that's going to dispute that. We just didn't want to hear him growling.
Him
Exactly,
growling.
Candy.
That's it. Just him growling. There you go,
Like
Candy.
we
And
didn't we
like
didn't
Gold
know if
said, don't
we didn't know
forget.
if that was Michelle was a code name or not, like at all.
I didn't know
Right,
at all.
right. Show your picture, cam up. Let's see y'all together. Like,
Look at her talking about some damn cam up. MVP. Yes, everybody please like. I hope everybody liked the like button, right?
Yes, hit the like button on your way in if you forgot. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Miss Bab said, Candy, it sounded like he was having a heart attack. Yes, it did. Come,
Oh, oh my Michelle.
nah,
Oh
come
my
over
Michelle.
here. Come over
Look,
here.
Shannon might have been on that Viagra dick, y'all. We don't know. He
He
might
was
have been
on
on
that
that.
dope dick.
Right, exactly, Heavy,
dope dick.
exactly.
Exactly. You exactly right.
Yo, crazy. Gold said, I didn't hear it or see it. Oh, good
Well,
for
we didn't
you.
see it either, but to hear it
I
is
ain't
like,
see it,
oh
but I
my
heard it.
goodness, yucky.
Coco
We
said,
tried to
never
mute
happened to
it.
me either. Right, Coco? Nancia said he liked the nails because he liked the way the nails looked on the dark-skinned sex worker body.
Ooh, she talking about Diddy, y'all.
Yeah,
Talking about Diddy. Mm.
that is funny.
Y'all, Diddy ain't never coming back out again. He done.
Amen.
No, he not. Yeah, he
Diddy is
should be
done.
the example where nobody
Mm-mm.
else should be taken advantage of. Like he should be
They
literally.
should be scared of sex trap. Oh, I'm sorry, ST and everything. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But this is not just to, he not an isolated player. It's a bunch of them. I mean,
I'm, yeah.
I
So
mean,
so do you let me ask you this, MEP. Do you think that this whole time that at the end of the day that we may find out that this has been an operation that they knew Bill Cosby, R. Kelly,
Yeah.
and we're gonna methodically take them down one by one?
Hmm.
Who else y'all think is part of the
I don't think it was a
Jay-Z.
club like
so
that. I think
so Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, I have different takes on that.
right. That's what I
Okay.
was just gonna say. It
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it wasn't no
I mean,
operation like that.
yeah.
It's basically Diddy
Look at that.
Diddy got all these people involved in stuff that they wouldn't normally do and blackmailed them, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then you got everybody like, well, I ain't finna mess with him, this, that, and then you got R. Kelly like, I'm the head of Chicago. I'm the king of R&B. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? He on his King Kong shit over here and thought he couldn't get took down. You got this one on the East Coast. I'm more powerful than you, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then set up Jay-Z, I mean, Diddy to do all the bad work.
Hmm.
So it was
Mm-hmm.
Operation Takedown of whoever they higher power was with the, you know what I'm saying? What's the dude name? Clive Davis and all them people. You know what I'm saying?
I think he part of them too. I
Right,
think
but
Mm-hmm.
he
that's
was
what
the
I'm
So
saying.
beginning
It
so
of
ain't
them.
no operation where all of them say, "Oh, we all in the same club. Let's see who could get the highest." Now, I don't think it was no shit like that. They all got put into something and didn't realize that they power or they met their music was getting taken away from them at the same time.
so if I
Mm.
look at the last three black men that have been taken down, Bill Cosby, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Bill Cosby, like, uh, I mean, victims can be victims, and then some people can be willing partners. And at that time, that's what they did to move forward. So if you go to a man's hotel room, 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all humping, y'all taking drugs and drinking. I mean, for me, I would be expecting a hump if I'm doing all that.
No
Right?
bullshit though.
Exactly.
That is
Right?
facts.
Yeah, because
Right.
like, what are you here for at 2 in the
What am
morning?
I
Like,
here
And
for?
and you literally
Exactly.
just came over here at 2 in the morning.
right.
Exactly.
And then when we look at R. Kelly, R. Kelly was really in true life, he was stomach growth, right? He got cut off real short. He was on a short bus and he became a star while he was still on the short bus, all right?
Right.
So he
Mm.
didn't know, all he knew was them kids he was on that short bus with, right? So he stayed focused on them kids. In his mind, they were his age, right?
Really?
Right.
But
That's the excuse you giving him?
no, no, no. But what?
Right.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. But it was parents that sold their kids because they knew he was slow, right? It was parents that sold their kids. It was managers. All of those people took advantage of a young man that they knew was a little slow until they couldn't take advantage no more. But he the only one doing time behind all of that.
Exactly. Because there was plenty of people that brought those people, them females to him.
Even their
That's
Mhm.
the crazy
parents.
part about it. The
Even
parents,
their parents.
the parents, the industry, the city, the police, all them motherfuckers was bringing girls to him.
Wow, hold on, let's get to these
Mm-mm.
comments. So
Yep.
they said they better milk Diddy like they did Uncle Bill and R. Kelly. She always try to claim somebody uncle. Miss Londa said Jay-Z. Yes, Miss Londa, I think Jay-Z next too. Miss Bap said Diddy will be back in front of the judge tomorrow about bail again, and it's gonna probably be denied. Diddy
It
is
Mhm.
is.
telling right now. Diddy is definitely telling right now. Don't even say you
Definitely
ain't
tell
never
her. Because
lied.
he didn't
He is
anticipate.
telling.
Do
Like, it's
y'all
hitting
know
him
do
like,
y'all do
dang.
y'all know why Diddy got locked up today? Do y'all understand why Diddy got locked up today?
Now tell us.
So that girl Dawn, right? Y'all know
Mhm.
I be listening to other people too, right? That girl,
Yes,
one of
we
them
know.
people, he called them like 52
54,
times,
54
54
times. It's,
times in one day. He got locked up because he was witness tampering. That Bama thought he was so untouchable that he could just misbehave.
Mm.
I mean, who does that? I mean, I be thinking I need to shut the fuck up, but I mean, he
He
just thought
King
he
Kong.
was.
He King Kong MVP. Like for him to think that he could throw $50 million at them, $500 million at them to get out on bail, and they denied him. Nigga, you ain't getting out.
mm-hmm.
They don't want your
Absolutely.
We gonna
money.
look. Let's get to some of the. Let's catch up with the comments, and then let's get to some of the articles that have taken place today, you guys.
Got you. So they also said, I don't care what nobody say. My Uncle Bill didn't do nothing. He's innocent. Okay, Day. Bat said they got all the black people talking about the baby oil instead of asking the real questions. Why is he not being charged for the minor, and why they are not charging the big fish? Also, Jay-Z and judges. Voracious said, I agree with Bill theory for sure. Miss Londa said, I agree with some of the parents handling over their kids, but him being a victim because he's slow.
No,
Miss
he was
Bat
also a
said,
victim too, sipping talk. Also, so that's what I'm saying. Like when Emmy Pink saying on the short bus, like he got set back in his age because it also happened to him. So that's another reason why he didn't feel like it was nothing
Yeah,
wrong because he also got
but
it
you know
done to
what?
him.
Yeah, yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't. This is Candace. I don't agree with that because I
Sippers
mean,
the
you
Sanders.
did it. You did it at such a length and to so many people. It's like I understand um the psychology about it. You know,
But
when you're a
Candy,
victim. When,
guess what? How many women did he deal with that was his age?
Few.
well, of course he's getting that
What
preference
two?
for
What
young
two?
women. He
And
wants that
Drea that's
preference.
out here being a weirdo, and who else was the other one that was his age?
Mm-mm,
Keith
no.
Sweat.
Yeah. No,
Who?
it's all about the manipulation to me, and I think that's what it's all about. Not so much that oh he's so mentally stunted that he thinks he's a high schooler still. No,
No,
not
no, no,
all.
not on no Michael Jackson shit. No, no, no.
No,
He definitely knew what he was doing, but since y'all have to understand in Chicago back at that time, that shit was going on. He wasn't the only one that was doing that. So it was normal to him because every older guy was doing this. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like this wasn't no, oh, it was
Okay.
out of the
But
norm
you
that he
but
was
you
at the
know
high
that it was
school.
wrong. You know it was wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you knew it
smart
was
enough that
wrong,
you was
but
trying to
that's
hide
how
it.
they lived there in that time.
Mm. Well, I hope
Like,
in jail he figure out that, ooh, I was living
yeah,
dead wrong.
yeah, I'm sure he know now, but the whole thing is like the people brought these girls to him. He wasn't
Mm.
like the most he was being seen outside in
Yeah.
Chicago
And,
streets was
That
and I
part,
at the
that part.
McDonald's, at
no
the
no
high
no no
school.
no. I
They
definitely feel
that
like that's a
part,
travesty. That's I
that
think in his
part.
case is it was a travesty that those parents weren't held accountable because y'all knew what y'all were doing. And
Yeah,
honestly, I wish that every parent that participated in that had
every
been
last one of them.
mandatorily charged as well and had to do jail time. I don't want to sit over
Exactly.
here to be honest with you, it's like I feel for people, especially if that was forced upon you. But at the end of the day, also, I can weigh both sides to say even these young teenage girls were willing participants in their downfall because they were greedy and
But
wanted that way out. They thought
Candy,
it was
we
going to be
can't,
easy. And
Candy.
then, of course, you have parents participating in it with you. Look, this is a good idea. This can help the family. And you double down on that. It's like, y- you know, but even at those ages as a 16, you have feelings, right and wrong. At least you should, you know. So everybody was complicit in everything that happened there with R. Kelly.
Candy, there
Everybody.
are so many parents that coerce their children. That's how come children need to understand like the life is not as easy as you think. There are parents that coerce their children into thinking that they need to be responsible for moving their family forward.
Hmm.
Exactly.
The
So
whole
you
family.
can't just be like, the kid should have knew better. No, the kid is taking direction from their parent.
Hmm.
Oh, you want to be a singer, baby? Okay, we putting you in this class. Oh, R. Kelly, a star. We finna go and
Oh
put you
yeah,
in his
and
camp.
nobody says a word. They don't care.
Didn't say shit.
Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Your daughter's over here sleeping with a grown man. But I don't know.
But
Honestly,
I
you
wouldn't
hear so
really
many
blame the
cases.
kids. I wouldn't. In this situation with R. Kelly, I definitely would not blame the kids. In a situation with Bill Cosby, all of the women were adults. There were no children.
But if they were being drugged, no, he's wrong.
Yeah,
Don't go to
but
the
who's to
room
say
two
that one
o'clock
they
in the
party drug
morning.
too? They want to
I
get
wouldn't.
in.
If I'm,
Well, if I have to weigh both sides, I'm gonna weigh more than likely that he was than he wasn't. You know, there are some of those women that we know. Like, what's the lady that would be on Top Model? We know she's a drug addict. So yeah, in her instance, yeah, I'd be looking at her like, okay, and asking, since you want to be part of the lawsuit, yeah, I'm gonna ask you. So, was that your party drug at that
but
time? Since
Candy, if
everybody
I
was
went over
partying,
there, I'd take my girlfriend. Like I'll be like, "Come on, Candy, come on, Heavy. We all going over there." And then I wouldn't go over there by myself. I'll have
no.
my whole crew with me. Me and we all have fun. We'll have fun till the next motherfucking day. But
Mm,
all of us together. I would not be over there by myself.
mm, mm. Go
I
ahead,
guess I
Cedar.
guess they looked at Bill Cosby character as, you know what I'm saying,
Like
the
that was
Huxtable.
him.
The
Yeah,
Huxtable. No,
yeah,
they
no, no,
looked at him as
yeah,
the Jello man Huxtable, and that
Mr.
he
Puddin
wasn't a
Pie.
regular person. And then, you know what I'm saying, you want to go hang with the regular person, the star, and you understand that he's a party animal. He does drugs. He does this, you know what I'm saying? And now you stuck in the room with Bill Cosby old ass. Like, come on now. These people, y'all went to that room knowing that you was gonna be fucking with Bill Cosby. You just didn't know how.
No boy, not for real. I'm
Look,
with
get
you,
to these
Peter.
comments here. You got the comments?
Okay. Yeah, I got the comments. Donicia said, but he said Dawn was lying, so why the numerous calls? Question mark. She wasn't lying. Bab said, but how are they skipping the minor? That is the big deal. Sade said, yes, them girls' mom was selling them, and and their money ran out. So they started telling because them hoes are broke,
That too.
allegedly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anicia said victims still know right from wrong, not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Gold said, what was he thinking when he falsified Aaliyah's age to marry her? Question mark. She was just a teen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. He didn't
Miss
do it though. Somebody else did that one. Somebody
right.
helped him
Let
do
me
that.
ask y'all a
Mm-hmm.
question. Which one of y'all would not make no noise if y'all knew that was happening? If you knew your teenage daughter was being manipulated by some grown man.
Look at
Ain't
my mama.
nobody finna
Look at
let
my
that
mama in
shit
here.
go.
Yes, Candy, I was about to say that. I was just about to say that. She said, shame, shame, shame on parents that stoop to those levels. Yes. Sacrificing your kid, because that's what I
Mm-hmm.
Right.
call sacrificing your child.
Right. Who would not? Who would
For
just be
greed,
like,
for
okay.
greed, for
Right.
greed. That is sick.
Just for fame. But like I said, y'all, in Chicago, it's a whole different story when it came to that. Like back in the day, we had
Like
curfews.
it's
Like
part of the lifestyle. People don't
exactly, it was a whole lifestyle. It wasn't nothing that was out of the ordinary for that to happen back in the day with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
realize.
Like I've had encounters with R. Kelly, so I know the difference in what they did and what he did and what they
So
saying he did.
so at 53, my parents would have never sold me. I
Heck
mean,
no, but
right? So,
those weren't the parents that we had that they had back then. The
No,
ones
no,
that
no,
they
no. But you know what? Let me pause on that. Let me pause on that. Because MEP is saying, the way that she's saying it makes you feel like they're not related when the reality is in 1953 parents were selling their teenage
Yup.
daughters to,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
to older men. Go marry him, it's gonna be good, he gonna take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
That was the way women were sold back in
Exactly.
Remember
1950.
in the color purple? I know
Through
y'all.
marriage, yeah, through marriage is how women were sold.
but Candy, they still sell their women like that in different cultures,
Oh,
Yeah.
They do.
absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
They are still definitely doing that.
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
sipping talk. Oh, go
it's
ahead,
all
Tita. I'm
for
sorry.
royalty and for money. The money is their royalty right now. You know what I'm saying? Is what they known back then. So it's not for family heirlooms. It ain't for, you know what I'm saying, estates or nothing. It was for fame. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm. Sip and Talk
Mhm.
said that they definitely shouldn't have been charged just holding over they kids because they're thirsty, very thirsty. Miss Bat said that the parents just wanted the money. Yes, greed.
Hmm.
Miss Londa said, I mean, if a man invite me to his hotel at 2 a.m., I expect me, yeah, then y'all know the ducking.
That we
Mm-hmm.
ducking.
Y'all,
Mhm.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
even gonna lie. I went to a lot of R. Kelly concerts, and they was off the chain. You be like, what?
All of them was
I
off
mean,
the
but I went
chain.
and had my good time. But
Look,
I
y'all
you
know
just like, what?
y'all didn't know y'all had a real freak sitting up there performing for you. You thought
Yes,
you
I
thought it
did.
was a freak. You thought it was a freak. Wasn't it? We look. You might have known Tita. You from his area. You might have known. But shit, the rest of us, we might have been thinking, when did he do all that freaky stuff he be singing about?
He
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
all.
he do.
He
Yeah,
did.
he do.
Look, from the very start when they came out, I said, just like we saying Diddy did it, I was saying he did that shit. Everything that they say R. Kelly did, he did.
He did it.
I'm not
In
denying
my
nothing
50
that
voice.
I'm not never
Mhm.
sticking up for him for that.
Mm.
Anything that some people say he did. Believe it.
Look at Gold. Gold said, look, I am gonna set it off if that was my daughter, 100 mark. I ain't never see her even write 100 mark before. So you know she's serious. So you know she's serious.
Yeah, y'all. Let me tell y'all. The first time I really got introduced to R. Kelly, I was working at the strip club, and it was "You Remind Me of My G."
I wanna
Mm-mm.
ride it.
Mm-mm.
uh, uh,
Y'all did not take it there. Voracious once said the teenager daughter, we would not have to have this conversation. They said age ain't nothing but a number. Oh, that was my song. Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Babs said, but we are in the United States. Ms. Babs also said everyone knew he was a freak. They also said, MEP, you was there, was them girls was throwing their panties
But
at
they
him.
Yep, they was off the chain. I was like,
And look,
oh
MVP had her drawers around her ankles, taking them off to
no,
throw them up there.
I was
What
there
you
with
talking
my
about?
husband at the time. I was there
I
with my
could see
husband at the
that. I
time.
could
We
really
was
see that.
observing. We was trying to figure out what we was getting ready to take home.
oh Lord. Y'all should have just went with R. Kelly here. Y'all would have had
Oh
a good
Lord.
time.
Babs said when I met R. Kelly, he was cool
No, he
and
cool.
respectful.
He cool.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so
Until
let's get to
after
some of this
dark.
info about old Diddy Bop.
The diddler.
Man, the baby oil is killing me though. Like 1,000 some bottles. I ain't get to comment on that, y'all.
It was
Like,
always a funny ass
like
recall on those though.
it
I know when
was.
like I had kids, like it was a recall on those. And that was back in 2010.
Okay, so here we go, you
Y'all,
guys.
I ain't even gonna
At a
lie.
time agreeable
I
to the
got
U.S.
my
Attorney's Office, and then
pediatrician.
they arrested him last night. I spent the evening with him. I was with him till about 1 o'clock. His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on, the way he's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges. We know
You
what the
look like
charges are
a
going to
big
be
ass lie.
without seeing the indictment. It's going to be racketeering. It's going to be sex
Man, that baby
trafficking.
oil
It's going to be
been
things
used
along
on him
those
plenty of
lines.
times.
This is what we've been expecting since the searches in March. He came here to to his great credit, he voluntarily came to New York. Not a lot of defendants do that. He came to New York to basically engage the court system and start the case, and it'll start today. And he's going to plead not guilty. Obviously, he's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might, and the full confidence of his lawyers. And
He
I
is
expect
lying
a
through
long
his
battle
rotten
with a
teeth.
good result for Mr. Combs. Do you think he'll be released? If you, I'm going to fight like hell to get him released.
He
Mm.
practiced this in the mirror early in the
Yeah,
morning.
he didn't even look confident when he was saying that BS. He didn't look confident at all.
At
Okay,
Girl,
let's
you
all.
go
see
to
them
it.
bags up under his ass. He ain't had no rest since
None.
shit started.
Okay.
Hold on, Candy. Your mom got a comment. She said, "Excuse me, y'all. I just came in the middle of everything. Oh my god, oh my god. I was so thrown when R. Kelly got busted.
And my mama
I
still
love
like
to listen
listening
to
to him.
him.
That's
And I
She
right,
still
still does.
mama.
listen
I
to
do
him
too.
too. He on all my streams. I listen to him all day, every day too. He got some new shit out too. He got that
All right, now you
out.
really sounding fan out.
Don't be listening to them jail recordings.
We fanned out. We definitely fanned out.
Them B boxes.
Them jail recordings, girl.
Candy
Nah,
gonna
you know
say
Okay.
that man.
jail
You know
recording.
y'all know that man sing good acapella and
They do.
acoustics in them
But you
cells.
know what?
He got them cells ringing, y'all.
Yeah.
Yodelay.
You know what?
Hello.
The only time I'm gonna be honest, the only I stopped listening to R. Kelly's
Yes,
music
Petita
a
fanned
very
out.
long time ago. I stopped listening to his music a long time ago, probably when he had his last, before the big blow up, accusation, right? And I was just like, you
Mhm.
know what? Where there's smoke, there's fire, and I cannot. And I love me. I like that the album that got the One Wish on there. Man, I
Well, you
love me
know
some
what?
Ryan
You stay
and
over
many,
there and
many
don't.
more. And
You
many,
know
many
what?
more. But I was
You
like,
know what?
financially, I cannot support him and buy his music. And I stopped years before he really went down. I said, you know what? This is too much. These accusations are too much, and of course I'd already been aware, with the whole Aaliyah thing and everything. And I'm just like, this guy is a pervert. And I'm not gonna support it. Man, I haven't supported I bought his music in a while. That probably was my last album that I've ever bought by him. And I only listen to him when like it can't be avoided. Like if you're out somewhere and they're playing his music.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Well,
always listen to his music.
no
It's part of
worries,
my mix.
no
Hey
worries,
Rita, hey
Candy.
Amazingly Meek.
Hey, ladies.
Your mother, Tita, we all listening to them for you. You don't have to listen to them.
That's okay,
Okay.
Candy girl.
You can boycott them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been
We
boycotting them
ain't
for a
mad
while.
at you though. We
Yeah,
ain't mad at you.
yeah.
We
We
It
ain't
ain't
mad
stopping
at you.
nothing. People, like I said, people still play his music, and if it's being played where I'm at, I ain't, making no big deal about it. But just as far as buying it and all that type of stuff, I stopped probably after that album. I can't remember what was the name of that album, but man, I love that album
are.
in that song because you know how he always had a little inspirational song to get you going. You know what I'm saying?
Well, baby,
So
Anyway,
then, so
all of it
then,
was
so
inspirational,
then,
Candy.
Candy, yeah,
You,
that go to when they do try to just make martyrs, like they try to discount our black men, like Michael Jackson. Did he? I mean, was I think that just as
child, I don't have nothing for Michael Jackson either. He's a perv too, and I hadn't bought his music. He was a perv. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and he always want to be around them little kids. I ain't trying to hear nothing about him being stunted. He's a
but
perv.
he ain't had no childhood, Candy. He
I
played
don't
with
care.
Lil Bobo.
Look, look, y'all can go for that if y'all want to, but I ain't
you
Don't
going
know
go
for
what,
for
that.
I'm
I don't
Michael
give
I'm gonna
a
like
say
that.
damn.
silent on that. I'm gonna be neutral. I ain't gonna say nothing, no way, either
Yeah,
way.
He,
no, yeah,
his dad,
you
his
can feel
daddy.
bad. You can feel bad for instances in his life where he wasn't treated well and things like that, and he could have been treated better. But at the end of a very long day, just because something happened to you, it doesn't give you the right to go out molest somebody just because you were it. No, you don't have that right.
Yeah, but
Regardless of what happened to you.
it's not that it's a right, Candy. It's a mental illness after that. That's what I'm trying to
Mhm.
explain to y'all. Like people
And they need
don't
to mentally be
it
castrated,
do.
chemically castrated, so
Yeah,
that you can, because obviously you can't, your faculties
but
aren't
people
there.
don't know that they be messed up like that. They think they could overstand it, like the stuff with the China and all that. They probably thought they could withstand all this trauma that they done had until damn, somebody done triggered me. Now everybody knows everything that's going on in our family for years and years and years. Like
Mm-mm.
people been keeping these secrets for years and years and years,
Yeah.
holding it in, blocking it out their mind, blocking it out their mind. So it's not to say, oh, automatically you gonna become a apist or grapist because that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it's not no diagnosis for that until you actually go through the trauma
Mm-mm.
or
Let
you
me.
Hey,
fight the
Well,
trauma.
Shamika.
hey Rita. Hey, Amazingly Meek. Who else came in?
Oh, you cut out. Or is that me?
Shamika. Hey, Shamika. Somebody else. Did somebody else come in?
Maisley Meek, hey,
Ama-
Amazingly
Shamika.
Meek,
Amazingly Meek and Rita
Rita,
and
Shamika.
Shamika. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, ladies.
ladies. Oh, wait,
Oh,
let me get to
Yeah,
these
I ain't
comments
giving
yeah.
no
before we
Get some
start
of the
passes
rolling.
to
comments.
nobody. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm going to
mean to
start
seem
rolling.
like that. I'm not giving no passes to nobody.
Oh, that's the bottom.
But I
We
feel
got
like
comment.
people aren't being
Oh,
held
yeah,
accountable. I think
Rita
that a lot
said,
of
oh, go ahead, MEP. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I think a lot of people get passes. I think that, like, even when, I mean, a lot of people get passes, their behavior gets a pass. And we really, when we talk about the reparations, we're not just talking about the 40 acres and whatever. We talking about the mental health, like everything that y'all did to us to break down the family. It's not just about money or monetary things. It's about mental things too. And unfortunately, they put us in a situation, they put everybody in a situation. Their goal is to have the haves and the have nots fight amongst each other over and over and over again.
Oh well, of
So
course,
Yep.
having the poor fighting amongst each other always works for a certain, segment of people, but it's whether we choose to participate in it and be a little bit smarter than to, go there.
Yeah, Rita said, I see. Wait, see, I think Mike was innocent. She goes to say Bill Cosby and R. Kelly is guilty. Katina said, Candy, you could love the music and not like the person.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what I'm saying. It's not like I run. If a song of his come along, I run in the room. He's a great artist. I will publicly say that. But whatever going on with him, I don't, he can stay where he's at as far as I'm concerned. I don't have that type of tolerance for that type of stuff. But
I'm
yeah, it's not
crying.
like if it's one his song, I'm running out the room. I acknowledge it's a jam, and then I just shake my head like, God dang, look at this mug right
Okay,
now.
so
But
Candy,
he got his stuff.
what if they go back because they trying to fight against the statute of limitations as far as when they passed the certain law for wherever it was for R. Kelly, I forgot what it was. Now,
Hmm.
what if they go back and they grant him that, right? And that's wiped away. How would you feel about that?
If all of his charges due to a statute of limitations were eliminated and he was to get out, I I I would be upset about that. I wouldn't think that was right because that's just really it as it is. Too many people are released from jail and jailed on technicalities. To me, that's a huge technicality. And so, yeah, I would hate for him. Whatever law was enacted at the time of your crime, I think should apply to you. As far as no type of retraction, no, we're not going off, cutting off no time or anything like that. That's how I feel. You know, you have to go from when you were charged. So, if they added time on to the statute of limitations, for instance, right now going on for a certain crime, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I wouldn't have an issue with that. But no, people that no.
Right, but then so who would it fall on if it go back and they recant all of that and get them off for that? Like we gonna blame
Well,
the parents,
well,
we gonna blame
recanting
this.
and things like that, recanting the stories and things like that are different issues. You know, Nobody wants people just getting because people are tampering with them. We're gonna get to Diddy, but no, I don't agree with that. That you should stay there because of that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of funny stuff going on that with that because even with the stuff with Diddy coming out and they saying like Diddy trick or tell whatever he tell is gonna incriminate, what I'm saying, Jay-Z, and Jay-Z gonna be part of what happened to R. Kelly. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like all of this gonna be tied together all over again. And maybe he was set up, like he been saying all this time, to cover up a story or something that they set him up to do. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't sell them a certain record, or he wouldn't perform with this person, or whatever the case may be, or you wouldn't take Aaliyah and do something else to her other than what you had already done. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So it's just a lot of funny stuff going on with it because like I said, back home, it wasn't no problems with nothing that R. Kelly did. Because every guy that was his age was doing the same shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sipping talks that I can understand him not having a childhood, but playing in them kids is not an excuse.
Sure ain't.
Miss Althea said, I listened to the DA list the charges on Diddy this morning, made me sick. I reflected on why I never cared for him. He always seemed to be cocky and a narcissist. Similar to Kanye, he's a freak out parties and all. His freak out parties and all. Agreed.
Mom, you ain't went to no freak offs back in the day.
Oh
No,
heck
you did not
no,
just
Candy.
answer. Candy.
What?
Rita said, think about it's next. All the celebrity preachers. Oh, girl, I can't.
They was off the chain in the
You
70s,
threw
in
me.
the late 60s and 70s and stuff. They was like, and
You
the
threw
80s
me
too.
off.
That's my mom was in her prime. Mom, you wasn't there over
Okay,
there in no
so
freak
who
out
who
pushing.
who was her prime, Candy? Like the Marvin Gaye's and the
Let's see I take her
Teddy
serious.
Pendergrass and all that.
Right,
Like
exactly.
I'm crying.
Hey,
Rita said, think
Octavia.
about what. Hey, who? I don't see it.
Octavia.
Hey, Octavia. Rita said, think
Hey,
about what's next. All of the celebrities, preachers, and politicians that will be exposed. It's bigger than Diddy. It's
Ooh,
definitely bigger than
Rita,
Diddy.
Rita, Rita, Rita. It's gonna be
Please hit that
wild when
like
that get.
button,
It's gonna
guys.
be too wild when that come out because he's gonna sing. He is gonna sing. We're gonna find out all the. Look, let me tell you something. When
when
has now does Diddy have real street cred? We're gonna find out what Diddy's
No.
all about.
Heck no, he
Diddy
don't.
is made up college boy. I ain't saying nothing against no boys that went to college. That's not what I'm saying. But you're not from the streets. Your mom, was his mom a teacher or a principal?
He
Oh no, no,
wasn't
you
no
know
he
what? You know
wasn't
what?
he
I don't
wasn't no
remember what his mom did. I'm thinking of Biggie's mom. Yes. So
Yeah, because I never knew what his
he ain't
mom
got no
did.
street cred. He ain't got no street cred. He
none
done cut
at all.
everybody off. If they didn't get down with his program, he already had done got
Hmm.
rid of them or they got rid of
Yep.
him.
All I
So
think he knows how to do is I think he knows how to order the hit. And yeah, that's what I feel like at
mhm.
this point in his stage in his career, how long he's been in the industry, he knows who to call to get things done. But
Yeah, well, he can't get
we
nobody.
about to find out, and I want to see where they about
Mm.
to put him.
But look, Candy, he can't even get nobody to get the judge to say that 500 million is enough to get him out on bond. So hell no, he's
No.
not going nowhere.
Here, and you know what? Real quick, let's get to some of these allegations. We're going to have to talk about this tomorrow too, because we didn't get to enough. But let's talk about this. It says Diddy indicted on sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution charges, accused of using his businesses to engage in kidnapping, arson, bribery, and more. It says members and associates of the Combs enterprise engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Ooh, child.
Fry his ass, fry him.
Wow. Look,
You like the burn shit?
Diddy don't have
He,
no
he blew
choice
that boy
but to
car.
give up
Mhm.
the big guns. Like he has no choice
Yeah,
but to
to
do it.
save himself. Yep.
Yeah,
Here's
to
count
save
two.
himself.
Here it is, you
Like,
guys.
what was
Count
you getting
two.
up? Who was your connections for all of this stuff? He's gonna have to give up.
He's gonna have to
Who
give
you
up
was
people.
trafficking the people to? How many girls you done shipped over to this place? Because it's a million people that's missing. Like R. Kelly said, they all chained up and they really got chains on them. He knew that. That's why they had to get rid of R. Kelly.
Mm,
He
mm,
knew
mm.
it.
Mm,
Okay, y'all, listen to this. Count two: sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. The
mm.
defendant in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce knowingly recruited, enticed, Harvard. Did they mean to say Harvard?
Yeah, it
I
was probably
don't even
Harvard.
know.
I think they meant to say Harvard. Transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and solicited by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that means of force, threats of force, fraud, and coercion would be used to cause the person to engage in a commercial sex act and attempted, aided, and embedded and willfully caused to the same wit. Combs recruited, enticed, here we go, harbored again, transported and maintained a person and attempted, aided, and embedded and willfully caused victim one to engage in commercial sex act, knowing in reckless disregard the victim one was engaging in commercial as a result of force, fraud, or coercion. Oh, that last bit kind of lost me. So here are all the
Mhm.
charges, and he got too many. We ain't reading all these goddamn charges. But let's
That's a lot.
get to this one. I want to get to this one right here because we will have to revisit this tomorrow, you guys, amongst other things. But I want to get to this one right here. Oh, and
How long y'all think it's gonna take for them to charge him now? Because
mm-mm.
this
No, this is the
I,
one we talked about earlier. Go ahead, Tita.
I want to know what they found on them 250 cameras. Because if
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
y'all charge them with all this, what else did y'all find? Y'all ain't just
Mm,
find just that on them tapes.
No, hell no.
you know
There's
it's
a
a
lot
doozy.
more.
Okay, so here's this before we get out of here. Now we talked about her. We said she's riding for him. She riding for Diddy. But then we were talking about maybe she just want to stay out of it or whatever. So this is the one. Diddy accused of contacting Kalina Harper at least 54 times following Don Richards' lawsuit. It says,
Mm.
as Diddy's arraignment in court continues, the assistant United States attorney has claimed that that witnesses they interviewed have expressed fear. It was also mentioned that he contacted his former group mate, Kalina, Kalina Harper, at least 54 times before she shared a statement via social media. As previously reported, her statement came after Don Richards filed a lawsuit against the mogul. So, in that 54 times, he was telling her what he needed her to say, the whole thing. If you contacted her 54 times prior to her making that post, you were begging her to do stuff for you, try to sway people's opinion of you.
No,
Child.
he still thought he had some
AKA,
control over her.
AKA, that is witness tampering.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
He still thought he had some control over her. You know what I'm saying? Don done spoke out and he knew she was next. Them was the last two that he kept a hold to.
Mm-mm-mm. And look at this one right here, y'all. Judge rules Diddy will remain detained until his trial. It says the judge in Diddy's arraignment has denied his 50 million bond request. Magistrate, hold on one second, y'all. Okay, I told you I got that lingering cough, y'all.
If I say, are you
Anyway,
okay?
it says Magistrate Judge Robin Tamfowski said, in this case, I find the presumption has not been rebuted. So Sean Combs will be detained, she added. There has been significant violence and weapons around. Also, coercion of witnesses, even gentle coercion, can be effective. The type of behavior we're talking about happens behind closed doors. I thank your family members for coming, but I cannot release him. The mogul must be in custody to await trial on sex trafficking and other charges. Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, he gonna have to tell when them these people that's missing the sex trafficking. He gonna have to tell on them people, and them people got off him. He got either off himself or they gonna get him in jail. That's why he trying to get the hell out.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Well, you know what?
That's crazy.
Look, every dog has their day, and he's about to have his. So,
And
whatever
here's
you
gonna be a
did, you know,
long dog
yep.
days.
Everybody got to have a little day of reckoning. So let's hit these comments before we get out of here, Tamika.
Yeah,
Take that,
sure.
take that, take that, take that.
Donatia said, on another note, do y'all think that Diddy took his first his
Heck
showers
no.
tonight?
Diddy
Heck
over there
no.
musty as hell right now.
Yes.
Mm-mm. He's
Hey,
scared.
MEP.
He ain't got his baby oil. Shit.
Right, Beth said Katrina. They, oh, I think she mean Tina. They have way more power than Diddy. Diddy is the little fish.
On the way out, put in the chat what y'all think Diddy was about to do with all that baby oil in that loop. Put it in the
You
chat on the
already
way out.
know.
Put it in the chat, y'all. Okay, what's
Put the
next?
emoji. Tell them take the
Ah,
1,000 bottles of body of baby oil and lube to jail and see what happens.
Right.
Politicians are
mm.
all around also. Mm, high
Look,
power people.
if y'all start to hear of people advocating for him that are in power or in politics or anything like that, we got to start looking at them like, okay, you involved in that? I'm serious. Okay, you
Yes.
advocating a little too much for him to get out. Look,
Why
was
Mhm.
you
Stevie Gray ain't saying
Did
nothing else though?
did
right?
y'all see Drewski with that the white boy that it just be a lot going on. So it's not just uh um
Did
Diddy. It's a bunch of them. So Drewski did the thing with the white boy that said that the black people don't know how to get along. Michael Rubin. It's just a lot going on. And my suggestion is like everybody just shut down and mind their business and let them people fight their own fight so that they don't say like don't try to bring the people, we're the poor people, Don't try to bring the poor people. The poor people have to stay focused. Don't listen to none of the propaganda. The propaganda is the Asians is eating the cats and the dogs. The propaganda is that, we can't control our borders. The propaganda is that, you know, uh, I mean, it's so much propaganda out there. And
Mhm.
I want us to, I love our channel. I think that I'm grateful for you giving us this opportunity, but I still want us to stay focused and all of this stuff like what that we talking about with the Diddy and everything like that. It's a larger element to that.
Yeah, that's why they went on and threw him in jail so we can get distracted again. This shit is all
Let's
designed
worry about
as a
Sean
distraction.
Diddy Combs. Look, I ain't worried the first about Sean Diddy Combs.
No, but I'm saying
I
Mm-mm.
the
ain't worried about
majority
Sean
of
Diddy
the
Combs either. Sean Diddy Combs need to be accountable for his behavior. We all do things that, I mean, whatever deals he made with the devil, now he got to stand accountable for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I I mean, I don't feel bad for Sean Diddy Combs, but I don't want this to be our focus, right? And
Oh,
I do feel good for bad for his girls, but we need to stay focused. I mean, I don't want to. And I'm gonna go here right quick, but I'm not gonna say what to do. But really, we need to not be distracted by these small nuances, or what we
mm-hmm.
need to stay focused on is the next direction for our life, right?
I
And
got
so,
Mm-hmm.
that's that. What we get ready to do, because we strong people. We got a strong little band. We got a little bit of money. Like, what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? And we got till November the 5th to figure it out. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
before November the 5th, we got to move before November the 5th. But let's stay. I mean, I thank you, Candy, and um, Heavy on the Sky for giving us this opportunity. But let's stay focused on something that can really make a difference in our lives.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I heard
Yeah.
you.
She
I
said,
don't
I
agree
heard
with
you.
all. I don't agree with all of it, but I heard you.
you.
You were
He said,
heard,
I
sister.
heard you.
You were heard, sister.
Vote,
Okay.
vote, vote. Make sure y'all vote.
Yes, we definitely will be getting. We definitely need some updates, y'all. We're not getting into it right now, but I heard it was another quote. I'm doing air quotes assassination attempt
Oh,
for the
this
Trumpster.
yeah,
So
this man crazy.
yeah, I don't think he's getting enough tension at the polls and
He not.
everybody. Yeah, and he's created. I believe he created that first attempt as a distraction. I
And
don't.
this one too.
You didn't get as much attention from it as you thought you were gonna get or thought you warranted, and he did it again. So it's too much, y'all. Too much.
Candy, he
Yes.
killed the first nigga though. He got that first white boy killed for
Oh,
his ego.
he definitely did.
Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Katina said, did y'all see Rich Homie Quan home going?
Yes,
No,
I
I
did.
Yes,
didn't.
and our
That was
condolences to
nice.
Rich Homie Quan. Yeah.
Yes. Y'all let me read some more comments. Nanisha said, no, this is more than distraction. This is real, real crime. Miss Back
No,
said they are
it's a
throwing
real
everyone.
this is more than distraction, but yeah, it's a real crime that is gonna take the majority of the young folk that they need the votes from. It's gonna distract them. It's gonna distract the music industry, the other people that's influencing the other people to go and vote. So it's all of them running scared because Diddy done got his dumb ass locked up,
Mm-mm-mm.
right? So
And
they can't even
they know
promote
he
the
gonna
voting. They
flop.
can't even promote all the voting and stuff that they usually do every year. All the stars come out and do they they spills for the votes and the campaigns, and they ain't been able to do that shit. They running scared because of Diddy. Y'all
Hmm.
gotta look at that. Diddy is a big part of this distraction for this election.
And Candy, if anybody ever went and looked at my Facebook page, you know that voting and being a part of our legislation is the most important thing to me. We
Okay.
need we need to vote. We need to stand strong. However you go, I don't care. All I need you to do is vote. And if you have a strong stance on how you feel, I am open to hear that cuz I need, I don't want to just make a decision based on, Republican or Democratic. I mean, and then we got to go outside our larger but inside our smaller.
Jimmy P, did you tell me you was a Republican? Who was that said there was a Republican?
It wasn't me, but I could be.
She said it wasn't me, but I could be.
See, you sure that wasn't you, MEP? My mind don't believe me wrong, really.
No,
Oh,
I
God.
think
I
it was the
promise
I
you I
think it
never
was the
said
shoes
that,
that she
but
had up
I
with her.
could be.
Okay.
She had the shoes and the flags up there, so we called her Republican from that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, y'all. We are out of here. Oh, wait a minute. We still need these last bit of comments because we got some good comments here. Let me see. Where did you stop at? Where'd you stop at?
I stopped right. Wait, did we read Gold's comment? I think so.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
last
because
one.
Rick Romy Corn. Hold up. No, this
Okay,
one.
I think right here.
Yeah. You want me? Okay. They are throwing everyone off with. Wait, they are throwing everyone off. I'm guessing with the baby oil. They don't know what they are doing. Everyone needs to ask what about the politicians that are involved?
Mm-hmm.
Right back, but they ain't gonna do that. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
They gonna try.
His mama.
Wait a minute. Another thing with that, Baps, they probably trying to get him to snitch on the politicians that got something to do with it, so they can get thrown out this election. This the whole thing. So
His mama.
mhm.
His mama
It could
gave
go a
him
lot of
that
ways.
opinion. It could go a lot of ways. She has many houses. Rita said, I think it was stage two, Candy. Pap said his mother knew what he was doing. Donatia said, I think he can be focused and engaged with some nonsense as well. A balance is good. Pap said, hell, he had talked crazy to her also. Rita said Kamala was winning, so he staged another
Yeah,
attempt.
he
I
did.
believe that. I definitely
Hmm.
believe that. Rita also said after Taylor endorsed her.
Oh, and that was
Rita,
a huge blow to him. He,
that was a huge blow.
she has such a huge fan base. You can say what you want about that lady, but she has a huge fan
She
base,
really do. She really do.
and
Rita,
a majority of them are Caucasian. So when she publicly denounced him like that, oh, I know he was just unhinged.
Not
yes.
his, not his Taylor Swift, not his
Hmm.
Swifty,
Right.
Rita said all these celebrities scared. Look, you know that they are. They all gonna be just start
man.
talking at one time, just singing loud. Wait, loud
They gonna
has
come out
been with
singing, "We
Warner
are
Brothers.
the world, we are the children." Nope,
Mm-mm.
y'all fucked up. Y'all let this man take y'all down. Like, wow. All because y'all want to be at the white parties and get Diddy. It's terrible.
What is this? Lilies or Laos? Lilies. Lilies has been. Am I saying that right, Candy?
Laos.
Lyles.
Okay, Laos. Okay, I said Laos at first, but then I'm like, is it really? No. Okay, Laos has been with Warner since 2004, with formerly House Diddy Baby, wait, Diddy Bad Boy Records, and he's been vocal dependent on the mounds of allegation against Puff.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Rita
It's
said,
gonna be
"I'm
a lot
waiting
of
on the
people
day
wanting to
of freak
sing
offs."
to save themselves. There's
Oh,
gonna
you
be a
waiting on
lot of
Tyler
people.
Perry, Rita? Y'all think Tyler Perry and all of this? I
Heck
think
yeah.
so. I definitely think so. Y'all think, God forgive me, TD Jakes?
He
Definitely.
in there too.
He in there.
Definitely do.
I know that man's in there somewhere. I know he is.
Y'all think
Somebody was saying this was an exclusive OnlyFans. This the
huh?
OnlyFans that they spent a lot of money to do.
Oh wow.
They had,
Mm.
but I mean, if you listen to the district attorney, they talked about how they had the cameras all around, how it was a real production.
Mm.
It
Mm.
is gonna be
Frame
oh my
frame by
goodness.
frame though. So he didn't he had each frame of his room covered by a lens.
Ain't
Covered
that
Right.
by
crazy?
what?
Ain't that
So
the
you
sound of a lunatic?
And
oh
then,
my
Covered by
God.
I mean,
what?
when they say women, who were the women? I mean,
The
they
Covered
were
by a
women
what?
and men. Who were the women and men that he took advantage of?
Wait, in his bedroom, covered by a what? What y'all say? I missed that part.
with
No, it
cameras
wasn't just
covering
in his
every angle of
bedroom.
his
He'll
room.
buy a whole floor of a hotel. He'll buy a floor or two floors of the hotel to do his little thing, his party.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
why he
Valencia
was
said,
able to
y'all
get them
think,
cameras from the stuff that happened with Cass.
yeah. Valencia
Mm-mm.
said, y'all think Diddy arrest will actually change the complexion of this election? I don't. I don't think so either, girl.
Nah.
No, I'm
Have a
still
blessed night, Katina.
Night, Katina.
good night.
Miss Bab said he knows better. They will take his kids and mother. Diddy knows to shut up. Gold said, "Why is this man retired today, y'all?" Question mark. Hip hop music industry vet Kevin Lyles is resigning from his Warner Music Group executive VP gig. Listen, it's gonna
Ooh.
be a whole lot of those. This is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
because
whole lot of those.
they gotta resign. Just like they when they
And
took
y'all.
all Diddy stuff, they took his Ciroc, they took his Sean John, they took everything. They finna take
Mm-hmm.
all these
And y'all,
people's
y'all
shit.
didn't think about like all of these divorces within the celebrities. Like I know it been divorces that y'all be in shock. Like, wait, what? Like, what happened all of a sudden? Like, I think that ties into it. I may be reaching, but you know,
You ain't.
You never know. Sure, you
You
never
ain't because
know.
remember what Cat Williams said as far as them parting them up with a snowflake or with somebody else. They force these people to marry these people for a certain image. You know what I'm saying? To
right, right,
boost
right, right.
boost they numbers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Done it to you said, Pastor, take that, Jakes. God done it to you said that, not me. I'm just reading the comments.
Mhm.
Bab said gold digger because he has dirty hands also. They all do.
Yeah.
Little Rod said he records everything. He must have a lot of lure over high power people. You're damn right.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be recording everything. I don't care who you are recording. Diddy is going to talk his go and do a Nino Brown. Diddy is going to talk his go and do a Nino Brown. I'm guessing that's a song. I just ain't say it
No,
right.
Nino Brown from off of the what's the
Oh,
dango movie?
Diddy is the Nino Brown character. Thank
Yeah.
you, Rita. You must have knew what I was going to say before I said it. Yes. Yeah, it was a great show today.
Yes, you
Yes,
guys.
ma'am.
So we will see you guys
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Yes, and y'all have a good night. If you forgot to hit the
Yeah.
like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And if you have a moment or two, drop a comment too. I would appreciate it very much. So, ladies, we will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Heavy, we twitching
Yes, we're
tonight?
twitching. Fight night. The
Okay, did you
billion
drop the link in the
dollar
chat?
piece.
Drop the link in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me drop the link in the chat. So, let's see.
All
And
right,
get
you
out there
guys.
and vote, 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 and take that, take that, take that.
Woo-hoo.
Oh my
Uh-uh.
goodness. Wait,
No more.
Candy, don't end it yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta go into YouTube. Where's the music? All right, y'all meet me over at Twitch. I'm about to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.